Methods for settlement of industrial dispute. The three methods for settlement of industrial dispute: conciliation, arbitration, adjudication. Failure of the employees and the employers to sort out their differences bilaterally leads to the emergency of industrial dispute. The Industrial Dispute Act 1947 provides legalistic machinery for settlement of such disputes by involving the interference of a third party. The settlement machinery as provided by the Act consists of three methods: conciliation, arbitration, adjudication. Conciliation. In simple sense, conciliation means reconciliation of differences between persons. Conciliation refers to the process by which representatives of workers and employers are brought together before a third party with a view to persuading them to arrive at an agreement by mutual discussion between them. The alternative name which is used for conciliation is mediation. The third party may be one individual or a group of people. In view of its objective to settle dispute as quickly as possible, conciliation is characterized by the following features. The conciliator or mediator tries to remove the difference between the parties. She persuades the parties to think over the matter with a problem-solving approach, that is, with a give and take approach. She only persuades the disputants to reach a solution and never imposes her own viewpoint. The conciliator may change his approach from case to case as she finds fit depending on other factors. According to Industrial Disputes Act 1947, the conciliation machinery in India: conciliation officer, board of conciliation, and court of inquiry. Conciliation officer. The Industrial Dispute Act 1947, under its section 4, provides for the appropriate government to appoint such number of persons as it thinks fit to be conciliation officers. Here, the appropriate government means one in whose jurisdiction the disputes fall. While the commissioner, additional commissioner, deputy commissioner is appointed as a conciliation officer for undertaking employing 20 or more persons. At the state level, officers from Central Labour Commission office are appointed as conciliation officers. In the case of a central government, the conciliation officers enjoy the powers of a civil court. He is expected to give judgment within 14 days of the commencement of the conciliation proceeding. The judgment given by him is binding on the parties to the dispute. Board of conciliation. In case the conciliation officer fails to resolve the dispute between the disputants under Section 5 of the Industrial Dispute Act 1947, the appropriate government can appoint a board of conciliation. Thus, the board of conciliation is not a permanent institution like conciliation officer. It is an ad hoc body consisting of a chairman and two or four other members nominated in equal numbers by the parties to the dispute. The board enjoys the power of civil court. The board admits dispute only referred to it by the government. It follows the same conciliation proceeding as is followed by the conciliation officer. The board is expected to give its judgment within 2 months of the date on which the disputes was referred to it. In India, appointment of the board of conciliation is rare for the settlement of dispute. In practice, settling disputes through a conciliation officer is more common and flexible. Thank you so much.